Hi everyone, welcome back another technical demo around the Quarkus application. My name is Daniel O. This video showcases how to try out your simple Quarkus application without the Maven or Gradle your build tools. So today we're going to use JBang as a script tool to build and run your Quarkus application without Maven and Gradle or even any other building tools. Let's get into the demo. Okay, here's my local directory. As you can see, there's no file in this directory, just empty directory. And let's try to initialize the one simple Quarkus application using JVang init Quarkus application.java file. You can see the new Java file is just created and generated using JVang, and then you can run that file using JVang command line directly. You can also edit that file using JVang edit command line as well. Let's try to run this application. This is a Hello World simple application. When you take a look at that, the generate Java file, we just have just a single main Java method return and Hello World. And there are one first line here. The user being environment is one of the script direction to run your Mac OS or Linux operating system. If you are using Windows system, this first line will be ignored. And the second line is dependency. As you know, the old application, like a Maven application, needed to be add some dependencies for adding some specific capability. For example, data transaction or messaging broker or a single sign-on, etc. So in order to add that capability on your Java application for Maven project, you need to add the dependencies on your POM.xml. For if you're using Gradle, you needed to add some build.gradle file. But you don't need to add and create the POM.xml or build Gradle file to add that capability. Instead, the JBang provides the depths, the syntax. You can add dependency for your Quarkus application here. Okay, so in order to add some more business capability on this application, we're going to use one of the Java ID tool like a VS Code. Once we open the file, let's try to add the REST easy dependency into my sample application to expose RESTful API. In order to do that, I'm going to define the path directory hello and define this application as the application scope. And I needed to add one more get method, like for example, hello, say hello, and return just hello from Quarkus with JVang. Simple return context. And then we just needed to run this application as a Quarkus, the Quarkus run with that argument, still using the main method. And then in order to use REST easy dependency, we need to add the dependency and the depth syntax line, io.quarkus, Quarkus REST easy, and the latest version 111.3 final. Okay, I just save a file and let's try to run this application one more time. And now you can see the Quarkus is just running, just like you run Quarkus Java artifact or like a dev mode. The one thing you should be aware of that when you run the Quarkus application is a production mode is activated, which means it's not dev mode. It's normal Java, the Quarkus application. So when you try to access endpoint, you can find hello from Quarkus with the JBang. We have a new the endpoint here. Okay, let's try to add one more capability in our application, just like a normal Quarkus application such as CDI beans. So in order to do that, we needed to nested classes definition in the sample application. This is one of the limitations of JVang because the JVang doesn't allow to define multiple application to run your Quarkus application. So in order to do that, we just the nested public class here with the static differentiator, and then you need to inject this CDI bin and using new CDI bin. So Let's try to add a new method like a greeting with one of the name parameter. In a public string greeting method, and with the path param is string name, and the return we're gonna invoke the CDIB in greeting service and the return with that parameter name. So just make sure to add the import packages and try to make sure any typo here. Okay, so path param and the produce, I just fixed that. Okay, try to rerun the application using JVang, and then this will automatically reveal your application and product activating your profile. And then try to go to new endpoint which invoke CDI and then we gotta return hello and null. Oh, this is expected result because we need to add a new syntax parameter here, Java C underscore option dash parameter allows you mapped your name parameter to from your command line. Okay, just save the file and go back to terminal, and let's try to rerun our Quarkus application using JVang command line, and try to pack a building job file and run it without Maven or Gradle build tools. Okay, try to endpoint once again. We got a hello Daniel. Okay, pretty cool. So you can also native compilation with the JVang command line. It takes a few minutes to finish that, so it will be easy and run your simple Quarkus application without Maven and Gradle tool, but also it's based on shell script language platform to build and run your simple Quarkus application. Hope you enjoyed the demo and have a good rest of the day.